All right, this lesson we're looking at the quotient property for exponents. And so that last section we learned that we add exponents when we're multiplying. And now we're going to see what happens when we divide bases that have exponents. So our rule is that we do a to the m over a to the n, we subtract the exponents, probably what you expected. Let's look at example 4.2.1 here. So x to the 7th over x cubed. So this would just be x to the 7 minus 3, which is x to the 4th. Now, let's see sort of why that works. That way you're not just memorizing it. So what does x to the 7th mean? Well, it means I've got x times x times x times x, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7x is all over x times x times x. Now, what's going to happen with 3 of these? They're going to cancel, right? And I'm left with how many? Well, I'm left with 4 of those. Now, we could do that every time, but imagine when these get larger, and particularly if you get multiple variables, you don't want to do that. So we look for ways to be efficient in math. And so we see, well, we can just subtract these exponents. So try this next example. So this one slightly different because we have coefficients here. No worries. I will typically go ahead and work on those first. So I'll go ahead and divide. 12 divided by 3, I'll get a 4. And then I've got an x, and I do 6 minus 2, so x to the 4th. Circle my answers here. And again, note we divide. When we divide the coefficients, then apply the rules and subtract the exponents. So here with multiple bases. So we have m to the 4th n cubed over m squared n to the 5th. And so what happens here? Well, we're going to have m to the what? Now, if it helps, right, you can write this out. 4 minus 2 n to the 3 minus 5. We often, if the arithmetic is easy, relatively easy, we'll go ahead and just do that in our head. So an unnecessary step, but you can certainly put it in there. And what's this going to be? M squared n to the negative 2. So what is up with this negative 2? We're actually going to see what happens with that in the next subsection in this section.